Hristos a înălțat.
Adevărat s-a înălțat.
Bună ziua.
Hello everyone, the Christ has risen. Thank you, dear friends from the media. Many thanks to all the spectators who have joined us online. This is the press conference of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. We will be trying on this occasion to provide you with the last details about our 32nd edition. Our theme this year is Thank You. It is a tremendous joy to be with you on this special day. It is a special religious day as well. And we will try to give thanks to all those who have been supporting and will continue to support not only the Sibiu International Theatre Festival, but everything that has to do with creation, dialogue, and a development of dialogue among communities from now on. As you very well know, the festival is organized by the Radu Stanca National Theatre together with the Sibiu City Hall, which is also the main funder of our festival, the main fund provider. It is one of the very few national examples of continuity and vision when it comes to supporting cultural activities, and not just the festival itself, but also through the development of a cultural agenda that covers the entire year. This gives us predictability and certainty. We can be sure that everything that we've built today will still stand tomorrow. I am pleased to take a bow in front of the local council who has been given us their support. And they understood what such a great event means for the community and the country. The event is organized with the support of the Romanian government. We've lived through some very difficult times. We had to invent all possible formulas that could give us the certainty that everything that we have built, all the partnerships that we have announced and will be announcing for the future editions as well, that all these partnerships will continue. The Ministry of Culture has given their support. It is a major support. The Ministry of Education has given us a financial and logistical support as well, and they also showed us that they understand our vision. They understand cultural creation, the production of cultural events, as well as the educational and research dimension. And here I must mention the University of Sibiu and the Land Forces Academy. We have significant support from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and we have developed a friendship with him. We are in constant dialogue with the Ministry of National Defense. As the community, the country, and the world have already gotten used to, we will continue to provide support to NATO soldiers by giving them a subscription to the festival, to attend the festival and to be able to watch our performances throughout the entire year. We have also a partnership with the Ministry of Tourism. The University of Sibiu is the main local actor for research as well, through the doctoral platform, the schools, festivals, the volunteer program, the Applause magazine, and everything that has to do with education and research during the festival. All these things we do together. I've also mentioned the academy, the Land Forces Academy. We have also the support of the Romanian Academy. Last year, we set up the Research Institute for the Performing Arts, and ever since then, we've developed significant projects together. The Jonah performance was also supported by the Institute. Co-organizers, the Romanian Cultural Institute. This has been a solid partnership, and we also have a very good and solid dialogue with the Sibiu County Council. Together, we've managed to do outreach activities through our festival and to reach other communities outside the city as well. And I would like to thank the President of the Council for this. Of course, we have a very good dialogue with the Creators Union, known as UNITER. Co-producers, the Romanian Broadcasting Company, both for television and for radio. Luckily, over the recent years, we've collaborated very well with them. And as a beacon of hope, I can tell you that we've reached the agreement of putting together an annual partnership as a platform for all the arguments that we have for the promotion of international co-productions. Before moving on to the details about the festival, let's take a look at the festival video.
Mulțumesc scenei digitale.
Thanks to the digital stage, to Mr. Alexandru Condurachia for what we have been doing together for so many years. The dialogue that we have with you is alive thanks to the entire promotion team, to the entire production team. All the embassies and cultural institutes of the countries with which we cooperate are our institutional partners. There are 82 of them. And we have no less than 841 events. This is a record number. And we are happy to share these figures with you. It is an achievement that we've reached together with you, with the community. I'm talking about the need to find solutions to all the challenges that are thrown at us. from all the delays that we were faced with, from the elections, the crisis, the wars around us. However, together with you, we're thinking of how to bring joy, how to bring beauty to everyone. And this thank you said in all the languages of the earth in the dialogue with the artists. It is a duty of honor to take a look at the long list of our strategic partners: the Embassy of France, the French Institute, the Embassy of the United States, the Embassy of Germany, the Goethe Institute, the German Consulate in Sibiu, the Embassy of Poland, the Adam Mickiewicz Institute, and the Polish Institute. Together with these structures, we developed the Romania-Poland season, both last year and this year, the Embassy of Spain, Acción Cultural Española, the Ramon Llull Institute, the Cervantes Institute. We are thrilled that the Embassy of Norway decided to remain in Sibiu during the entire festival. This way, the dialogue that we started for future projects may be sustainable. The Embassy of the UK, the British Council, the Embassy of Switzerland, Swiss-sponsored funds, Pro Helvetia, the Embassy of Japan, Agency for Cultural Affairs of the Government of Japan, EU-Japan Festival Committee, the Embassy of Austria, the Austrian Cultural Forum, the Embassy of Belgium, Wallonie-Brussels International, the Embassy of Italy with the Italian Culture Center in Bucharest, the Embassy of Israel, the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, the Ministry of Culture from China, the Embassy of the Netherlands, the Embassy of Portugal, the Embassy of Turkey, the Embassy of Brazil, the Embassy of the Republic of Moldova. These are just a few of the embassies with which we've developed strategic partnerships. Then we have all the cultural institutes, all the other embassies. We would have needed the whole afternoon had we asked all partners to send us their messages. It is only natural to mention our local partners as well, all cultural institutions together with which we've set up this local dialogue. Unfortunately, we cannot see this anywhere else in Romania. There's no other opportunity to bring all cultural institutions in a dialogue from the city and from the council. This gives us a strong, unique voice. The Brukenthal National Museum, there are 7 or 8 exhibitions at least. The Astra County Library, the State Philharmonic, the Cindrelul Juni Sibiului Folk Dance Company, the Transylvania Hall, the Community House and the Ballet Theatre, the Gong Theatre for Children and Youth, the Union of Plastic Artists, Sibiu Promenada Mall. It's the first time we have a collaboration with the horse riding club in Sibiu. We have Kathleen Turner there with a performance. With the Holy Trinity Orthodox Cathedral, there will be some important performances there. Many thanks to His Grace who made it possible. The Catholic Church, St. Mary Church, where we'll have the opening of the festival. The St. John Evangelical Church, the Ursulina Church, the synagogue, the Calvin Reformed Church, the Franciscan Church, the Sibiu County School Inspectorate, the Public Service for Pre-University Education in Sibiu, the Gheorghe Lazar National College, the Samuel Brukenthal College, the School of Art, the Andrei Shaguna College, the International School of Sibiu. I wanted to mention these colleges and high schools because when it comes to the development of street performances and the entire outdoor dimension, these structures were involved a lot, and I would like to thank them on this occasion. Moving on to the official partners. These are the supporters of the festival, whom I haven't mentioned in the previous conferences. Together with UniCredit Bank, we have been developing a strategic partnership for very many years. I believe it's been 22 years. You have seen every year the number of billboards that we have in the city during the festival, before and after the festival as well. It is at their expense that they are promoting, in an exceptional manner, promoting the idea that they grasp from the festival theme. So they try to remain in dialogue with all the fund providers and with the local audience. This year they have a very special surprise. They thought of all those who are behind the creation of the cultural event, of the miracle on stage. And I would like to thank them for their idea and for how they thought about making it a reality. Next is Dedeman. They are also our official partners. Over the years, we've had a perpetual dialogue with them. I'm not talking about the material support that we receive, both at the National Theatre and during the festival and our other projects. I'm talking about how they know to take over a vision and then develop it further. Every year, the festival is present in all Romania's big cities. They have this billboarding system in all big cities, and for a month, everyone from Bucharest to Iași, from Timișoara to Cluj or Craiova or Brașov can see images about the festival. As I was saying, wherever there's a Dedeman store, there's a promotional system. They've always known how to invent new formulas based on every year's theme of the festival. So my thanks go to Dragos, Pavel and Dedeman. BRD Group Societe Generale, they have been supporting Manifest for Dialogues for years now. Then with Scena Nouă and all the things that we have developed over the years for the young artists in Romania, these have been done together. Scena Nouă, the new stage, was developed at our proposal, but this year they take it much further. They invest a large amount of money just by themselves. They do everything by themselves, just like UniCredit. And they disseminate the way in which the audience comes into dialogue with the great creations through directors and artists and so on. Those who are responsible for this distribution were given access to the behind the scenes of our performances and of the festival. We have the school festival, we have the doctoral platform, we have the big festival itself, as well as all the workshops. There are so many levels, all of them significant, and they want to surprise all these levels, to draw some lessons, and because Romania needs these lessons. And I would like to thank them for this idea. We have a new structure for the first time, Nepiro Castle and Promenada Sibiu. We are happy to be given access to the big malls of Romania with a concrete visionary action. Since we don't have enough performing spaces, we've turned to Promenada Mall, and they were very open. In December or even November last year, we've talked to them about how to use the space that's under the cinema, the theaters in these malls. And they said they can give these spaces to us or other spaces as well. So we decided to go with the It's Just the End of the World performance in all the malls across the country. We also want to be able to develop dialogues with everything, with all plastic artists or with the dance sector as well. We have this big co-production with Tokyo Metropolitan, Jonah and Kuranosuke Sasake, Japan's greatest actor, a legend of Japanese theater. And on this occasion, I was happy to learn that in Sofia they have 2 huge malls, and our performance, Jonah, was promoted in these two malls, so tickets were sold in just a few minutes. I'm telling you all these things because they let you see how much effort was put into everything, with the sole aim of taking all these things further, of providing something for the audience, because the audience is our raison d'être, our reason for being, and it's not just empty words. Moving on to special partners, JTI. JTI has supported the production of this great project between the Tokyo Metropolitan and the Radu Stanca National Theatre. We are at the half period of this event. We had 2 performances in Sibiu. They were sold out. We went to the Spring Festival in Budapest. We ended the festival with this performance. And we were extremely happy to see that all the spectators that came, the hall was filled. It was more than filled. And all these people wanted to attend the press conference as well. It was very moving for us, very touching. There were so many questions, such a huge desire to talk to the artists in front of them, that the press conference lasted well into the night, almost until midnight. It lasted much longer than the performance itself.
Lecție.
It was such a joy for us and a great lesson. Last night we came from Cluj, where on the 27th at the National Theatre there was a full room. We are so glad that we can show this unique example. It is one of the models that should be borrowed, to be on an equal footing with the most important show structures from the world. The first premiere in Sibiu, and after that in Tokyo Metropolitan. Romania and Japan have a great relationship with this co-production, and they will go to the exhibition in Osaka. We are going to go at the Odeon Theatre in Bucharest tomorrow and the day after tomorrow with this show, which is sold out, and we have a lot of requests. It's going to be a press conference where we are going to mention the special gift that we do. We give our brothers in Moldova this gift. JTI has supported us, and we covered the production and the presentation of these shows throughout Romania and in the other cities where we go, Sofia, Budapest, and Chișinău. We can give a gift to those who supported us so much. And us, the Romanian citizens, went to vote, and this was an honor of duty for us. On 3rd of July, we are going to present this show, all covered by our expensive transport, accommodation, the presentation of the show in Chișinău. We are glad that we can do this thing. We started this cooperation a few years ago with Czech Bank, and it's one of the most important investments. You saw the circle in front of the sports hall last year. This year, the Cultural Center Ion Besoiu received it, and there are going to be special actions. They are going to design the Astra Park so that everything will come normally. To this great thank you that the festival, together with all the partners, shared to those who support us so much in this dialogue. We have a principal partnership with Lidl, which develops in the large square every year a very special moment for the festival. It's an action that they do on their expense, and they can value what it means to give. It's a verb that the festival has promoted along these years. As well, we have a new partner, which is called Diversity Cultural Partner, Garanti Bank, DDVA. It's a bank that helped us. They looked for us and they told us, what you're doing with your partners in Spain is amazing, but originally we come from Turkey. Mr. Chiriac, I know that you have a strategic partnership with the National Theatre of Turkey. The National Theatre of Turkey means 16 theaters. Turkish state theaters. There are 16 big cities that are associating and that promote in the most important cities of Turkey 16 festivals. The Festival of Sibiu is in partnership with all these festivals, from Istanbul to Ankara, to Antalya, to Izmir, and so on. We are going to be partners in 1001 Nights. The artistic manager will come to Sibiu. They will participate in the Sibiu Performing Arts Market, a dimension about which we are going to talk when we go to Sibiu Performing Arts Market. Raiffeisen is a traditional partner of ours, and we have a great project. They asked us to support them in order to do 20 projects alongside Romania. There are some millions of euro in this project, and the theme of the whole festival is taking care of what it means to jury these projects. I am implicated because they are implicated every year when it comes to the dialogues Romania-Austria, and every year they give a star. This is something we want to continue. Thank you, Raiffeisen. For some years, we have a partnership with Pepsi that is implied when it comes to the volunteer project for young people, for schools. Thank you very much. They know how to be involved without underlying what promotion means, the promotion of their products. They found a very good path in which their products come for free to the spectators and volunteers. They are going to be very happy to take their products for free when they go to the show. Thank you very much. We have other partners as E.ON Energy Romania and GLS. There are two partners that we have for a long time. GLS not only is very discreet, but they have a lot of knowledge when it comes to helping the festival. We are not going through hard times because he is a very important transportator from the whole world to Romania. And they support us in every moment that is not normal. And this happens. The flights don't come at the right time all the time. Sometimes they get delayed. Sometimes they go to another airport. And we need to find solutions very fast. There is a team, a crisis team that helps us. I'm talking about this because everybody needs to understand that it's not easy to do such a festival. 841 events in 10 days. I paused because we all need to understand what it means. 841 events, 85 events per day. In the backstage, we need a lot of precision because the joy of communication at a performing level needs to be perfectly normal. We have a mobility, a partner Autoclass. It is so important to use this excellence area that the National Theatre has when it comes to creation, when it comes to partnerships. And this excellence area when it comes to the cars. We take by car the most important artists and we show them what Romanian hospitality means. Thank you, Autoclass. We have a partner for the special conferences and for book launching. Magda and Ovidiu Buluc II Procultura Foundation, two friends that spent a lot of money in order for Mr. Banu to have a lot of books published. They didn't preach about it. They call me all the time and ask me, can we help? You produce so many books. If you take a look, you will see that we have some 207 shows publicated from the beginning until now. It's a great library. And all these books can be published in the Research Institute for Performing Arts. We can do so many book launches, so many conferences. You saw that the halls are always full. It's such a joy. Everything is a form of normalcy. Terme Forum is another partner, Terme Bucharest. This year we are going to have two special conferences, one of them dedicated to an event that I am going to talk about later. Faust may go to New York. And another event that we thought about in order to show what dialogue means and the future of the culture factory. Aqua Carpatica, thank you very much. I take a bow for this structure that assures for all the volunteers and people who need it during the festival, and during the whole year they need the water of the festival. The wine, Cramele Oprișor, they are here and I thank them because at every premiere, every event, we can take our guests in such a great mood. When it comes to beer, our partner is Ursus. Every year, they assure the logistics for the performing spaces. The beer of the festival is as well partner in the Japanese project and all the participations that we have in Japan. The structure is associated between Romania and Japan. All these things are borrowed in the economical area as well. Google Art, we have a partnership with them as well because everything we do is online as well and we can be in a dialogue with the spectators worldwide. We have a very important partner when it comes to technical area, Lenovo. We have partners for health, dental stat. All our actors need to have a great smile, right? So we take care about their smile and health. MedLife Polisano as well. We have sponsors, Telo, Cărturești, Transagape, Heidi, Chocolate, Bart Events and Flowers, Casa Dente, Carpatica Logistic, Lăptăria cu Caimac, Cronoșpan, Huraș Ușara, Casa Bucovinei from Suceava. We have Novotel, Simpa. These are not just words, these are relationships that we built over the years with people who were very involved and are going to be very involved in everything what the needs of the festival means. Before going to the words that our partners have said for this festival, I am going to take a bow in front of you again and thank you, dear friends from the press. I am so glad that during this period, which was very hard, our collaboration is so good and great. Media partners, Euronews, Deutsche Welle, RFI, Ager Press, Rock FM, Magic FM, Hot News, Adevărul, News.ro, G4 Media, Old Culture, Zile și Nopți, Hub.ro, Filmecărți.ro, Răsfoiala.ro, Turnul Sfatului, Tribuna Sibiu, 100%, Capital Cultural, Hermannstädte Zeitung, Ora de Sibiu, Mesagerul de Sibiu, Monitorul de Cluj, Sibiul în imagini, Good Time, Știri de Sibiu, Sibiu Independent, Star Sibian, Strada Cetății, Sibiul Bun, Sibiu City Up. Media Trust, another partner. A great thank you again for everything that we do together. Without this dialogue, we would be so much poorer and lonely. As I said, the priority is for the strategic partnerships and development, and the priority is for those who have been involved the most, and they really deserve a great thank you, our appreciation and our gratitude. We start with the mayor of Sibiu, Astrid Corafodor. The Sibiu International Theatre Festival compose in a heartfelt thank you this year through its chosen theme. This expression of gratitude is primarily directed towards its audience, locals and guests from all over the country and from abroad, who are constantly supporting the festival by attending. This thank you is especially due to the artists from around the world who participate, enlivening and granting an even greater prestige to these events. Sibiu returns this thank you towards FITS, a festival through which the city defines itself from a cultural point of view, bestowing upon it an atmosphere which cannot be replicated. It brings together the creative energy of the city with the artists. It reflects the best Sibiu has to offer and highlights it. I also thank everyone who is part of this phenomenon, artists, public, partners, volunteers and participants at the festival conferences. You are part of the energy of this event and for 10 days you are also part of this city's soul. Congratulations to the festival's president, general manager of Radu Stanca National Theatre in Sibiu, Mr. Constantin Chiriac, for his effort of curating in this edition as well a diverse and high-quality program by means of the companies he brings on stage. Congratulations and success to the entire organizing team. During the festival, we are passing to you the baton and responsibility of the city's image. Make it shine once again. Thank you very much, Mrs. Mayor. I remember the days that we spent 2 months ago in Budapest, when during 16-17 hours we went through 20 kilometers in order to see the spaces that we proposed back then. We wanted to make a good concept for the culture factory. It's not only a sense of gratitude. We want to show what it means, what a great involvement means. We can think the future of the culture factory, the future of the Congress and Shows Center. We can have dialogues, even though we have a lot of problems and hardships. Because we don't have a lot of money, but we look for solutions together in order to find the best formula to develop good things for the future. I was talking about the support of the Ministry of Culture that in this period was not easy to obtain. But with perseverance and a lot of hard work, with open doors, with dialogues with the government, with the Ministry of Culture, we had a lot of dialogues, we managed to have a contract signed together with Natalia Elena Intotero from the Ministry of Culture. We are listening.
Ediția Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Un eveniment mult așteptat, eveniment prin intermediul căruia România, Sibiul, crește în intensitate, suntem ambasadorii teatrului în întreaga lume. Felicitări domnului Chiriac Constantin pentru faptul că an de an acest minunat eveniment aduce ceva în plus. Aduce participanți din țară, din afara țării. Parteneriatele strategice au un rol foarte important de asemenea și an de an alea celebrităților câștigă nume sonore. În acest an, pe lângă personalitățile internaționale, alea va avea și numele dramaturgului român Eugen Ionesco. Spre deosebire de anii precedenți, Guvernul României acordă o sumă de bani care să contribuie la buna desfășurare a acestui festival în cuantum de 7 milioane de lei. Practic, de la an, Guvernul României a crescut investiția în acest festival care aduce plus valoare țării noastre. Succes tuturor!
Mulțumim, doamna ministru.
Thank you, Minister. Whatever I'm doing here, I'm not doing it alone. I'm doing it with a heroic team, with all the partners that I've already mentioned. And it is not by chance that a decisive role in this financial support was played by the strategic partnerships that we have with the world's strongest countries. And over this press conference, I will mention what these strategic partnerships with the world's most significant countries mean. Now we have a breaking news moment. This is the last official press conference of the festival, and I would like to tell you that the consultations with our audience for the 2 weeks period was amazing. Until this very moment, we have more tickets and a larger amount of money than we had last year by the end of the festival. This is entirely unprecedented. Nonetheless, this is also a moment of truth with regard to the attention that we pay to our audience. And so, it is for them in particular that we found a way to supplement the number of tickets. Starting with noon tomorrow, the 30th of June, or the 30th of May, there will be additional tickets to the following performances. A full performance of Jonah. This is our gift to you, with Mr. Kuranosuke Sasaki. Mr. Sasaki agreed to play one additional performance on the 26th of June, starting at 3 p.m. 350 tickets will be available for sale tomorrow for all spectators who have written hundreds of messages asking for tickets to this performance. We've also added 2 extra tickets. It's not that big of a number, but still. So the 20 extra tickets to the opening concert with Alexandru Tomescu and Dragoș Ilie. This will be a truly spectacular performance. We've also added some extra tickets for the co-production with our German partners. The same for A History of Mankind, for the performance Morții nu mai mănâncă iaurt, the Scarlet Princess as well, the Bloody Wedding, the Grădina de Sticlă. These are performances that were previously sold out. And it was just last night that we did this. We went to bed really late because we wanted to be able to give you this gift. The same for Vizionara, for Violoncelul, for It's Just the End of the World. The same for the lengthy journey of day into night. For Listen to Me with Kathleen Turner, for Pure Beauty, Lovitura de Grație, 11 Warriors by Jackie Chan, Flamenco Fusion, Viva Flamenco, Electra, and Casa Bernard de Alba. There are 21 performances in total for you, dear audience. But I will say this once again at the end. I will now invite the Minister of Education and Research, Mr. Daniel David, to tell us his message.
Ministrul Educației și Cercetării. Vă mulțumesc pentru ocazia de a adresa un cuvânt introductiv pentru acest eveniment reper, ca să spun așa, la nivel național și internațional, și anume Festivalul Internațional de Teatru Sibiu, anul acesta, 2025, cu tema superbă Mulțumesc. Încep prin a spune că Ministerul Educației și Cercetării se ocupă în general de cunoaștere. Cum generăm prin cercetare cunoașterea, cum o diseminăm în mintea copiilor și în comportamentul lor, dar și în mintea și comportamentul adulților prin educație, și cum îi învățăm să utilizeze această cunoaștere în viața de zi cu zi. Dacă mă gândesc la Festivalul Internațional de Teatru, evident că primul lucru care îmi vine în minte este legat de faptul că elementul cheie fundamental este reprezentat de valorile estetice, adică de frumos, componenta estetică fiind oarecum dominantă. Dacă însă încep să mă gândesc mai cu atenție la lucrurile care se întâmplă în acest festival, în piesele de teatru și în diverse evenimente asociate festivalului, evident că încep să văd și alte valori. Văd valorile etice, de exemplu, de multe ori învățăm ce-i bine, ce-i rău, cum trebuie să ne comportăm și tot mai des văd și valorile științifice sau valorile de adevăr, atât în conținutul transmis de diverse piese de teatru, cât și în evenimentele asociate acestui eveniment, cum este, de exemplu, platforma legată de doctorate și așa mai departe. Așa că, pentru mine, ceea ce se întâmplă în cadrul acestui eveniment este un lucru complementar lucrurilor pe care le facem la nivelul Ministerului. Mă bucur că există acest festival, este un reper național și internațional. Faceți un lucru extraordinar pentru Sibiu și pentru țară, așa că nu pot decât să vă spun și eu mulțumesc și continuați.
Mulțumim, domnule ministru.
Thank you, Minister. When he gave us his message, it was late in the evening. This is why he started with good evening. Now, a great friend of the festival. He has been with us since the very beginning. He has sent us constant messages at first, then he attended all the editions. I'm talking about Minister Emil Hurezeanu, the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Organizatorii, participanții, dar și publicul acestei a 32-a ediție a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Suntem cu toții de acord, unul dintre cele mai importante evenimente culturale din România și din Europa și printre cele mai respectate festivaluri de teatru din lume. De peste 3 decenii, Ministerul Afacerilor Externe, dar și eu personal, colaborăm cu domnul Constantin Chiriac și numeroșii săi colaboratori pentru sprijinirea prezenței la Sibiu a unui număr din ce în ce mai mare de trupe, de teatru, de cea mai aleasă calitate. Iată că și în acest an, Sibiul va avea parte timp de 10 zile de un număr impresionant de evenimente, 830 de spectacole, concerte, expoziții, ateliere, susținute de peste 3500 de artiști din 82 de țări. An de an, FITS are o contribuție importantă, inclusiv, implicit, la promovarea imaginii României în lume, fiind una din cele mai interesante și seducătoare imagini ale României în lume, făcând un imens serviciu culturii, dar și diplomației culturale. În întreaga sa existență a adus în România 10.000 de artiști, români, străini, regizori, actori, muzicieni, dar și voluntari, un public larg care s-au atașat de Sibiu și de țara noastră, au cunoscut mai bine oamenii locului și cultura lor și în multe cazuri au revenit cu drag. FITS este o dovadă vie a rolului transformator al culturii în viața unei comunități, a unui oraș. Un rol transformator de această dată pentru tânăra generație de artiști îl are și Festivalul Universităților de Teatru și Artele Spectacolului, desfășurat în miezul Festivalului Internațional de Teatru cu participarea a 30 de universități, mai ales în contextul geopolitic din prezent, marcat de turbulențe și de provocări de neimaginat în istoria recentă. Rolul acestui festival de catalizator al forțelor binelui și frumosului de prezervare a valorilor umane și culturale care definesc societatea noastră este neprețuit. Ministerul Afacerilor Externe și eu personal vom sprijini mereu cu mare bucurie organizarea și promovarea Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu, care rămâne implicit un exemplu de diplomație culturală de înaltă calitate, ce conferă prestigiu nu doar organizatorilor, nu doar orașului Sibiu, ci întregii noastre țări. În plus, eu ca sibian, prin naștere, prin afinități elective și afective, nu pot decât să fiu recunoscător pentru această colaborare constantă, succesul și vizibilitatea Festivalului Internațional de Teatru reprezentând, în fond, o victorie culturală și, cum spun, implicit diplomatică a noastră, a tuturor. Și pentru că tema ediției din acest an a festivalului este mulțumesc, ca legătură între generozitate, bucurie, puterea de a dărui, emoție și relația dintre artist și public, doresc să închei cu un simplu mulțumesc Festivalului Internațional de Teatru din Sibiu. Mulțumesc, drag și vechi prieten Constantin Chiriac. Mulțumesc tuturor actorilor, mașiniștilor, de la actori la mașiniști, de fapt, tuturor celor care fac posibil acest eveniment remarcabil de diplomație culturală.
Ce înseamnă să fii jurnalist?
You see what it means to be a journalist? Now I don't have to mention the schools festival. He already promoted it so well. Now I will invite Mr. Liviu Jicman, the president of the Romanian Cultural Institute. They have been our steadfast partner for a very long time.
Le mulțumesc organizatorilor pentru invitație și sunt onorat să iau parte la anunțul unei noi ediții a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Această sărbătoare a artelor spectacolului, acest moment de referință în fiecare an pe agenda culturală națională, dar mai ales internațională. Iată, Sibiul, prin FIț, a devenit un reper pe agenda culturală globală. Când a debutat și când Sibiul s-a hotărât să organizeze aici, în estul Europei, un festival de teatru, nu era nici celebru și nici mare, cum este acum, dar comunitatea s-a mobilizat și a spus un puternic mulțumesc celor care au pornit această inițiativă. După doar 10 ani, acest mulțumesc devenea unul continental pentru că FIț era parte esențială în agenda culturală a capitalei culturii europene Sibiu în 2007. Și iată, acum, după mai mulți ani, Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu devine un punct constant, permanent și foarte important în lumea artelor spectacolului la nivel mondial, un punct de întâlnire între artiști, între profesioniști, între comunități. Și sunt încă o dată onorat și bucuros că Institutul Cultural Român poate fi partenerul acestui program, că ICR poate susține și anul acesta bursa de spectacole în care profesioniști din domeniu se întâlnesc și au ocazia să dezvolte proiecte viitoare. Sunt foarte bucuros că putem sprijini sezonul american propus anul acesta pentru ediția a 32-a a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu și invitații colosali pe care Sibiul îi va găzdui în această perioadă. Mă bucur de asemenea și îi felicit încă o dată pe organizatori și mai ales pe domnul Constantin Chiriac, care este sufletul acestui festival, pentru că confirmă încă o dată că Sibiul și Teatrul Național Radu Stanca este cu deplină măsură în circuitul internațional și mă bucur că toți oamenii de teatru din România vor avea ocazia să întâlnească aici personalități importante ale lumii teatrale mondiale. Este încă o dată un moment de bucurie, un moment de sărbătoare, dar este și un moment în care noi toți să spunem mulțumesc.
Mulțumim, domnule președinte.
Thank you, President. there will be many international projects together. As I was saying earlier, together with the County Council, with the support of its president, Daniela Câmpian, we've managed to go with many performances to many towns of our county. There are two important tours that will be given the green light today by the County Council. I'm sure they will give them the green light. I'm talking about the Lole phenomenon. This is a creation of the county. It is a long tradition of our county. And there's also significant support for the German theater, which managed to put together a project for the local communities. So, Mrs. Daniela Câmpian now.
Cortinelor care se deschid peste cetatea și județul nostru stă să se nască, udat de setea de frumos a semenilor noștri. Voi, actori și regizori, scenografi sau coregrafi, cu toții veniți să stingeți, dar și să îmbelșugați starea de bine de care avem atâta nevoie. Și vă mulțumesc! Un actor este în egală măsură doctor și duhovnic, prieten și camarad, frate sau iubit, pentru că are darul de a ne alterna nouă, spectatorilor, starea de spirit, făcându-ne mai deschiși, mai sinceri, mai împliniți. Și vă mulțumim! Maestre Constantin Chiriac, minunată echipă și voi sute de voluntari cu inimi mari, cât o scenă! Ați ajuns la cel de-al 32-lea cufăr cu nestemate culturale pe care, în lumina reflectoarelor, ni-l dăruiți. În picioare și aplaudându-vă, vă primim juvaierurile și vă spunem fiecăruia mulțumesc, așa cum inspirat ați ales tema ediției din acest an. Vă mai spun că aici în Ardeal, bătrânii mulțămeau tuturor celor care le îmbelșugau cu bucurie sufletele, dorindu-le totodată ani mulți. Iar dincolo de semantica termenului mulțumesc, derivat se pare din urarea la mulți ani, vă mulțumesc pentru lumea cea nouă, pe care timp de 10 zile, cu infinit meșteșug, ne-o zămisliți.
Vă mulțumim, doamna președinte, pentru
Thank you, President, for this poetic and moving message. We have an important message from a good friend of ours. She's in a very privileged position as she is the chair of the General Conference of UNESCO. I'm talking about Ambassador Simona Niculescu, our ambassador to UNESCO.
Inovația, acestea sunt esența teatrului. Este o formă.
Art and innovation is the essence of theater. It is as ancient as mankind itself and still always new, constantly reinvented. The Sibiu International Theatre Festival stands as a powerful example of this timeless vitality. Every year, it transcends borders, cultures, and languages, proving that theatre can inspire, heal, and unite. Established as an indispensable landmark in the global theatre landscape, this festival perfectly embodies the spirit of UNESCO's Convention on the Protection and Promotion of the Diversity of Cultural Expressions. In our complex and challenging present, marked by crises across the world, theatre, one of the most vibrant cultural expressions, not only entertains us, but also teaches us essential lessons: empathy, communication, collaboration, resilience, critical thinking, and a deeper sense of identity and belonging. It reminds us of the power of storytelling to shape how we see the world and how we can change it. Thank you, dear Constantin Chiriac and your amazing team, for your vision and unwavering belief in the power of theatre to bring people together, foster understanding, and celebrate our shared humanity. Thank you to the talented actors and creators who breathe life into stories that move us, challenge us, provoke us to see the world differently. Thank you to the incredible audiences who whose energy and passion complete this artistic journey, reminding us of the profound connection between performer and spectator. Thank you to the local and national authorities and to all partners who have supported this international festival throughout the years, allowing it to become a global landmark on the map of international theatre festivals and a pillar of cultural exchange and artistic excellence.
Mulțumesc, doamna ambasador.
Thank you, Ambassador. It was thanks to the ambassador that we managed to rebuild connection with a Nobel Prize laureate that we met in the Philippines in 1996. He will come to Sibiu thanks to this bridge that the ambassador created. We'll move on to the French ambassador. The French season is the largest one, as usual. There are around 28 events from France alone. Ambassador, we're listening to you. Dear friends, we are happy to participate this year again in the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. Firstly, I would like to thank Constantin Chiriac and Emmanuel de Marcy-Motta, who, on the occasion of the launch of the festival to celebrate 145 years of diplomatic relations, have illustrated the Romanian-French cooperation in theatre last February at the French Academy. So, what performances are the French proposing this year? On the one hand, there are indoor performances, and then, specific to the festival in Sibiu, we have street performances in direct contact with the audience. We will witness the joy of seeing Alexis Michalik receive a famous star at the festival. This year, the theme of the 32nd edition is Thank You. Therefore, I would like to thank all the partners of this festival, the organizers, and of course the artists and the audiences who are making us live this grand celebration. Thank you, and long live the theatre.
Mulțumesc, domnule ambasador.
Thank you, Ambassador. Unfortunately, this is the last year when Ambassador Nicola Varneri is in Romania. We have had a very good collaboration with him. The companies that come from our strategic partner, France, are truly amazing. We have 11 big companies for the outdoor sector alone, and also a significant number of companies for the indoor sector. Alexis Michalik will receive a star. Emmanuel de Marcy-Motta returns to Sibiu with a text that he wrote specifically for us, and next year we'll be putting together a performance. There are many other projects that we developed together, and I am convinced that together with the festival in Avignon and the Autumn Festival and the French Institute and the Ministry of Culture from France, we will continue to develop strategic partnerships in the year when we celebrate 145 years of diplomatic relations with France. Thank you. Our next strategic partnership is with the United States of America. We will be listening to the words of Mr. Peter Brown, a cultural attaché of the U.S. Embassy to Romania. Madam Ambassador is preparing to leave, and we wanted to capitalize on this strategic partnership. We will be listening to this speech and then see if we have anything to add.
All'ambassada sua, la București. Este o bucurie să vedem că începe o nouă ediție a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Aștept cu nerăbdare un alt festival extraordinar sub conducerea domnului Constantin Chiriac și a echipei sale excepționale. Ambasada SUA este mândră că valorile și arta excepționale ale Americii sunt împărtășite cu prietenii și aliații noștri români prin acest eveniment cultural important. De asemenea, suntem mândri că și anul acesta un număr de actori americani celebri vor fi prezenți la festival. Sunt convins că se vor îndrăgosti de Sibiu și de întreaga Românie și, la fel ca mulți alți, vor reveni. Acest festival este deja bine poziționat pe harta culturală internațională. Produce idei, formează opinii și aduce comunitățile împreună. Evenimente precum acesta ne oferă ocazie de a celebra culturile noastre, dragostea comună pentru artă și valoarea împărtășită a libertății de exprimare. Mulțumesc din inima directorului Constantin Chiriac și echipei sale. Un mulțumesc din inima artiștilor, actorilor și creatorilor care ne îmbogățesc viața prin muncilor. Și mulțumesc publicului care se va bucura de acest eveniment extraordinar. Mulțumesc frumos!
Mulțumim, domnule.
Thank you very much, Mr. Peter Brown. I would like to mention some facts because this strategic partnership is an example that Romania can cooperate with the USA at a high level. Kathleen Turner is going to come here. She will be awarded a star. Bill Murray. Howell Gospel in every church. 1/8 Theatre is an experimental zone. One of the most important universities from Michigan is going to come with a show. A circus area in the outdoor. Adam Flato, together with Terme, Bucharest. The president of Park Armory is going to come here. We are able to negotiate the presence of Faust next year in one of the most important centers of performing arts in New York. Again, the Brooklyn Academy, one of the most important places of shows in America. Alicia Adams, the president of Kennedy Center. The APAP president, the most important grant of shows worldwide. The manager of music, theater and circus from the New York City Hall comes to Sibiu. The curator from the most important festival from New York is coming here as well. The one who has made the most important workshops in the last editions. This shows what a strategic partnership means. I want wholeheartedly that our politicians might have a similar activity on a national level. I invite Mr. Ambassador Per Gebauer, the ambassador of Germany to Romania.
Capital of theatre moves to Sibiu, with the Sibiu International Theatre Festival enchanting its visitors. 2025 will be no different. With its vibrant atmosphere, this festival is a true celebration of performing arts, bringing together talents and artists from all over the world to share their stories and creativity. I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate Mr. Chiriac and his team on the outstanding work done here in Hermannstadt over so many years. This year's motto, "Thank you, mulțumesc," resonates deeply within all of us. It reminds us of the importance of appreciation in our lives, because gratitude provides comfort, gives us confidence, and brings us closer together as human beings. And so does theater. Theater has a unique ability to connect us, to challenge our perspectives, and to inspire change. It transcends borders and languages, allowing us to explore the human experience in all its complexity. Against this backdrop, it is with great pleasure and joy that I see yet again a great number of German productions participating in the program of this year's Sibiu International Theatre Festival. This shows that the deep and strong relationship between Romania and Germany extends also into the world theatre, and that both our societies share their enthusiasm for inspiring stage performances. I'm sure that the festival will, as always, inspire and thrill us with an incredible program, and I wish us all a wonderful Sibiu International Theatre Festival 2025.
Mulțumim, domnule ambasador.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador, from Schauspielenwochen to Schaubühne to Action Panopticum to the special conferences and everything we have from Germany. Everything is excellent. Thank you very much, Goethe Institute. They have supported us and support us in everything that we are ongoing with Germany. And we mentioned that the festival has the patronage of the President of Germany. We have a special Polish season and we are very glad to be part of this project. Poland-Romania cultural exchange program. Pavel Solog, Mr. Ambassador.
Of the 32nd edition of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. The theme of this year's theatre festival is aptly captured as "Thank you, mulțumesc," timeless word which encapsulates the essence of the most profound and positive human connections. I want to also use these words as an expression of gratitude towards Mr. Constantin Chiriac for facilitating the long and fruitful relationship between Poland's theatre scene and the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. The Polish presence has been consistent in last year through indoor, outdoor and student shows, and the audience in Sibiu had an opportunity to see shows by the most significant Polish theatre directors. We hope that this remarkable collaboration and friendship will continue in the future. As part of this year's edition, the festival will showcase once more a series of performances and productions from Poland, highlighting the rich, vibrant and bold theatrical scene of our country. The audience will have the opportunity to attend performances by the Polish Dance Theatre, Big Bike Orchestra, Majoretki Applause and Band Mioj D. Krasocin, the National Academy of Theatre Arts in Krakow, plus a play reading performance based on Mateusz Pakula's text. The exhibition of the costume created by Tadeusz Kantor, one of the pioneers of the experimental Polish theatre, as part of the Poland-Romania Culture Season 2024-2025, will be open at the National Brukenthal Museum in Sibiu in frame of the festival. I strongly believe the Sibiu International Theatre Festival serves as a reminder that every moment of creation is an invitation to connect with culture and reflect upon it. Thank you very much.
Mulțumim,
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. I would like to say something very important, a breaking news. Today, starting 12, everything that is a new program when it comes to special events is going to be on the site. Everyone can watch on the site the program of schools, the programs of Sibiu Performing Arts Market, of the doctoral platform, the movie section that we added and that we are going to talk about. Now, Mr. Ambassador José Antonio Hernández Pérez Solorzano, the Ambassador of Spain to Romania.
Durante 10 días en el Centro Cultural de Rumanía, en un residente cultural de Europa. Este año el tema es gracias. Gracias al Festival de Sibiu por sus 32 ediciones, en las que no ha dejado de crecer, convirtiéndose en un referente, un auténtico punto de encuentro cultural para el público, los artistas y los profesionales del sector. Gracias también porque España ha tenido siempre una presencia destacada en todas las ediciones del festival, no solamente apostando por las muestras más tradicionales de nuestra cultura, sino también por nuevas formas de expresión cultural, formas innovadoras, jóvenes actores y una especial relación que los une con la Por todas estas temporadas pasadas y por las que han de venir, gracias. Mulțumesc.
Mulțumim, domnule.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. It's an extraordinary program. In outdoor we had 8 shows, and the great shows from flamenco, reading shows. It's a great presence, and I am sure that the strategic partnership will continue. We are going to invite Madam Hilde Svardal Lunde, the ambassador of Norway to Romania. She is going to talk about the strategic partnership.
I have the great pleasure of greeting you all from the Norwegian Embassy in Bucharest on the occasion of the opening of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. FITS is a remarkable arena for art, culture and connection. This year, the festival carries an especially meaningful message. Thank you. Mulțumesc. Culture and performing arts have always constituted a bridge between diverse communities. The world can seem complex and unpredictable. Art and culture serve as a vital lens through which we can interpret and navigate this complexity. They are powerful tools for understanding and dialogue and connection. Soft power. Norway is proud to be part of this festival, and we are excited to see our Norwegian contributors on stage, including Joel Strømgren Company, Susie Wang, and other outstanding artists from Norway. I would like to thank the festival for fostering the strong friendship between our countries and for providing a platform for art transcending language and borders. We look forward to inspiring days filled with creative performances, meaningful encounters, and new experiences. Best wishes for the festival, and thank you. Mulțumesc!
Mulțumesc, doamna ambasador, numai puțin de 3.
Thank you very much, Madam Ambassador. 3 national theatres are going to be in the Sibiu Performing Arts Market. There are going to be exceptional personalities that Norway brings this year into the festival, and we are so glad that we have this support for the Culture Factory. Mr. Ambassador from the British Ambassador to Romania, Giles Matthew Portman.
Mai calde salutări tuturor celor prezenți la ediția din acest an a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Dintre numeroasele legături care unesc România și Regatul Unit, politice, comerciale și de securitate, legăturile culturale sunt printre cele mai durabile și semnificative. Festivalul de la Sibiu joacă un rol esențial în aprofundarea acestei relații prin artă. Tema acestui an, Mulțumesc, ne amintește cât de importantă este recunoștința să îi apreciem pe cei care ne inspiră, ne susțin și ne apropie unii de alții. Este o bucurie să văd cum acest festival continuă să prospere. Aveți tot sprijinul meu și mulțumire sinceră pentru tot ceea ce faceți pentru a aduce mai aproape culturile noastre.
Mulțumim, domnule ambasador.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you that you have talked in Romanian. Thank you to the cultural attaché from the USA that has spoken in Romanian as well. This is indeed a strategic partnership. And in UK there is such a diversity in indoor and outdoor and the schools festival, especially in the performing arts market. This means that it has got a lot of interest and a real strategic partnership that we develop with Great Britain. We invite Mr. Ambassador and a great friend of Romania, Katae Takashi, the Ambassador of Japan in Romania.
Chiriac, distinguished guests, and esteemed friends, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on the occasion of the 32nd edition of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. It is with immense pleasure that I once again take part in this enchanting celebration of the arts. To Mr. Chiriac and all his exceptional team, the artists, volunteers, and audiences, your unwavering dedication and passion elevate this festival one of the most remarkable cultural gatherings in the world. Japan and Fits share a profound bond nurtured over years of fruitful collaboration and artistic exchange. This year, we are privileged to welcome Mr. Sasaki Kuranosuke, a luminary in the realm of acting. I'm particularly thrilled to witness his induction into the Sibiu Walk of Fame, a fitting tribute to his exceptional contributions to theater and cinema. Additionally, the prestigious Yamamoto No Theater will grace Sibiu with the refined elegance of traditional Japanese artistry, marking their 10th consecutive year of performance at FITS. Furthermore, we are delighted to have students from Nihon University for their performance, along with our dedicated Japanese volunteers, enriching this cultural tapestry. Concurrently, at the Expo 2025 in Osaka, an array of Romanian performing arts will be showcased. Radu Stanca National Theatre will also be presenting their play at Expo 2025. I am profoundly grateful that this endeavor will afford both the people of Japan and Romania the chance to experience and appreciate the diversity of artistic expression. FITS transcends the mere notion of a festival. It stands as a global celebration of human connection. This year's theme, "Thank you, Mulțumesc," beautifully encapsulates the gratitude we feel for these shared experiences. May this edition of FITS be imbued with inspiration, creativity, and joy for all. To each and every one of you, once again, thank you. Mulțumesc.
Domo, arigato, excellent.
Arigato, Your Excellence. There will be important presences in Japan. We are going to have a tour in Osaka, in Tokyo, and in 1st and 2nd of October. We are going to have the premiere in Tokyo Metropolitan. The Ambassador of Israel in Romania, His Excellency Lior Ben-Dor. He's going to talk about the Israeli season.
Constantin Chiriac, esteemed guests, artists and friends. It is a true honor to be here once again in the beautiful city of Sibiu, celebrating the 32nd edition of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. a beacon of artistic excellence and human connection. This year's theme, Thank You, Mulțumesc, resonates deeply with all of us, especially in times that demand unity, resilience, and gratitude. On behalf of the State of Israel, I express our heartfelt thanks for the continued partnership and cultural dialogue fostered by this extraordinary festival. FITS is more than a gathering of performances. It is a celebration of empathy, creativity, and international solidarity. We are proud to be part of it. This year, the Israeli season will be a powerful representation of Israel's vibrant and resilient performing arts scene, one that carries more than artistic excellence. These performances reflect the spirit of a nation that uses culture to heal, to remember, and to inspire. In a time marked by profound national challenges, Israeli artists have taken on the role of storytellers and healers, performing across the country for survivors, soldiers, and communities in need. Their work is an act of resilience and hope. I extend my deep appreciation to President Constantin Chiriac for his unwavering support and vision in promoting Israeli culture on such a distinguished international platform. The bond between Romania and Israel grows stronger through our shared belief in the transformative power of art. To all participants, audiences, and volunteers, thank you. Mulțumesc. With each performance on stage, we come closer together, strengthening the bridge between our cultures and deepening the ties that unite us. Shalom, and enjoy the festival.
Mulțumim, domnule ambasador.
Thank you, Ambassador, for your vibrating message. We're moving on to Switzerland now. We'll have Alain Platen, who will receive a star. And now we listen to His Excellency Massimo Baggi, the Ambassador of Switzerland in Romania.
It's an honor to announce Switzerland's participation in the 32nd edition of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival, held under the inspiring motto, Thank You, a simple but profound word which perfectly reflects the spirit of the festival and the joy of being together again through theatre. This year, Switzerland, represented by two outstanding companies, Comédie de Genève, one of the most important theatre institutions known for its contemporary and committed productions, and Panorama Kino Theatre, a theatre company that combines visual theatre with artistic innovation. We also will bring special conferences during the festival. The presence of these artists in Sibiu mark not only a valuable cultural exchange, but also a bridge for dialogue between international stages. I would like to thank the president of the festival, Mr. Constantin Chiriac, for his invitation and for providing us with this space for encounter and reflection. I wish you all a festival full of emotion and discovery. Thank you.
Mulțumim, domnule ambasador.
Thank you, Ambassador. China comes with an exceptional season. It is very diverse. So now I will invite Mrs. Hua Yafang, Chargée d'Affaires at the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, to Romania.
The People's Republic of China in Romania. It is both an honor and a pleasure to extend our heartfelt congratulations on the opening of the 32nd Sibiu International Theatre Festival and the 7th edition of the China season. This year's theme, Thank You, resonates profoundly. Allow me to take this moment to say thank you to the festival for the unwavering commitment to fostering cross-cultural dialogue and artistic collaboration, which serves as a beacon of inspiration in our interconnected world. Over the past years, the China season has emerged as a living bridge between our nations, presenting Romania audience with exceptional artist productions that illuminate the richness of Chinese culture and heritage. This June, we eagerly anticipate the arrival of renowned art troupes from Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, and the Taiwan Province. I am sure that their presence at the festival will contribute to a better understanding of Chinese culture today. Cultural diversity, much like a garden in full bloom, thrives when every culture contributes its unique hues and fragrance. The Sibiu International Theatre Festival is such a garden that different cultures converse, wisdom intertwines, and the shared aspiration of mankind take center stage. Through such exchanges, we transcend borders and forge bonds that resonate deeper than words. In this spirit of shared aspirations and creative solidarity, I wish the 32nd Sibiu International Theatre Festival and the 7th China season a full success. May they continue to nurture collaboration, celebrate multiculturalism, and remind us that culture in all its forms is the universal language of human connection. Thank you. Mulțumesc!
Mulțumim, distinsă doamnă.
Thank you, distinguished lady. Let me remind you that we have the Judica Harmonica Ensemble for the second time. They will be playing in all the traditional locations. They have a special program with Romanian music, so everything they do will give a very special dimension to their work. Now we invite the ambassador of the Netherlands to Romania, Willemijn van Haften.
Is Willemijn van Haften, and I am the Dutch ambassador in Romania. I am also a big fan of Sibiu and of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. This year, the festival is 32 years old. 32 years of continuous, excellent performances and international collaboration. The festival is an attraction not only for the quality of the plays, and the top Romanian and international artists performing there. It is also well known for the variety of workshops, the screenings, the exhibitions, the book launches, the conferences, the bustle that is going on. And this year we will have 2 top Dutch theatre groups performing at the festival. We will have Scapino Ballet from Rotterdam, and we will have the samba group Loco 033. I look forward to meet them and to be at the festival and with all the other artists. And I wish everybody who is performing there good luck. And to the audience of FITS, old and new, I would say, enjoy the festival starting soon in June. See you there.
Mulțumim, doamnă ambasador.
Thank you, Ambassador. She is a great friend of Sibiu. She was at the festival 4 times in the last 4 years. Now we invite another great friend of Romania, the Ambassador of Brazil to Romania, His Excellency Ricardo Guerra de Araujo.
Ricardo Guerra de Araujo, I'm the Ambassador of Brazil in Romania. The Sibiu Theatre Festival has become a landmark among other theatre festivals in Europe, progressively establishing itself as a beacon for cultural dialogue based on diversity and cross-cultural themes. By gathering artists and companies from different continents, the Sibiu Festival promotes outstanding innovation in performing arts and fosters exchanges of experiences and ideas among various cultures. In Brazil, there is a strong aspiration to become an integral part of this vibrant cultural network. Brazilian theatre groups eagerly anticipate forging partnerships that will allow them to showcase the very best of their creative ingenuity, technical finesse, and authentic national identity at the festival. Such collaboration promises to infuse the event with Brazil's distinct energy and rich cultural roots, while simultaneously elevating the international recognition of our artistic talent. The Sibiu International Theatre Festival honors and values the transformative power of art, and we are more than glad to become in the near future one of the actors of this inspiring melting pot of performing arts. Thank you, Constantin Chiriac, for your energy and creativity that keeps Sibiu Festival among the top theatre festivals in the world.
Încă o dată, începând cu ora 2.
Once again, starting at 12 o'clock today, all special events of this year's edition can be found on www.sibfest.ro. Starting this year, we also have the film festival put together with an American Independent Film Festival. In the yard of the History Museum at the Altenberger House, starting on the 25th of June at 9 o'clock every evening, we'll be showing a movie, a film of those who will receive a star on the Walk of Fame. Kathleen Turner, Sue Got Married, by Francis Ford Coppola. On the 26th of June, we have the movie of John Huston, Spritz's Honor. On the 27th of June, we'll have Lost in Translation, and on the 28th, Kathleen Turner and Fionella Halligan in a dialogue with Octavian Sayu at the German Democrat Forum in the Mirrors Room. Also on the 28th of June, we'll have Broken Flowers with Bill Murray in the yard of the History Museum. Before every film projection, we'll have a dialogue between Bill Murray, Kathleen Turner, and Cristian Mungiu. He is our partner with the American Independent Film Festival. This way we can bring to our audience, we can bring this season to our audience. For the local audience, and not only, we decided to sell the tickets at only 25 or 20 lei. We are happy to be able to give the audience this special season. There's also a number of significant conferences. They're all on the website. As you well know, they will all be at the German Cultural Forum. Additionally, at the Lucian Blaga University, at the Department for Performing Arts and Choreography, there will be debates every day. They will start at 1:30. We're talking about over 30 universities worldwide. There will be staging performances on Banatului Street, at the Radu Stanca National Theatre, at the Gong Theatre, and at the Studio Performance Hall. And every day at 1:30 they will have these meetings. The doctoral platform will be, let's see where, the Senate Room or on Avramiancu. We're talking about a doctoral platform. So it will be in the Senate room. Then we'll also have conferences during the entire festival period, not just in the first 2 days like it used to be. We are talking about artists who are also professors at important universities, and we would like to have the opportunity to enrich ourselves with this platform. Like last year, there are 47 major universities from all over the world. There are no less than 30 exhibitions during the festival. You can find them all at on sibfest.ro. Therme Forum now. On the 22nd of June, we'll have a meeting with Adam Flacco, the owner from Armory, Gary McClusey from Diamond Schmitz Architects, on the topic of developing a project on Armory next year, a project that aims at bringing the Faust, the performance, in that venue. And on the 26th of June, we'll have a conference about converting the industrial spaces into cultural centers. We'll see several such cultural centers that were set up in various places in the world thanks to the performance of Faust. Tour et Taxi in Brussels, another one in Edinburgh, Opera FL Center in Budapest, the center in Frankfurt. Over there, we performed Faust in a tramway depot, which became a cultural center then, and a cultural center in Maribor, which used to be an industrial hall, just like the culture factory. And now it was turned into a cultural center. Then we have the visual arts platform with an absolute record number of events. Many thanks to the platform and to Mr. Perzhowski for his involvement. There's also the anthology of the plays presented during the reading performances that will happen at the Arts House. Then we also have the activities from the Banatului Center, and with the support of the Juni Sibiului Folk Dance Company, we can also use their rehearsal venue. Now, the performing arts market will be very special this year. We have exceptional names that will be there over the entire program from the 23rd to the 26th of June. Projects such as Cultural Diplomacy in Action, presentations of European and world festivals, a special meeting with the Brooklyn Academy of Music, an important dialogue season from the US, Creative Confluences, the Norwegian program dedicated to Sibiu, the speed networking programs. As I was saying, all this is in the festival program and on sibfest.ro. Artificial intelligence will also be in our focus. There will also be encounters with big choreographers and cultural conversations. Then there's the special program with the Land Forces Academy. Over there, and a significant number of book launches. And I will conclude by repeating that we are supplementing the number of tickets starting with the 30th of May. Jonah, another performance on the 26th of June. Some extra tickets at the opening concert in the Evangelical Church. Then the following performances will also be added some extra tickets. Thank you. This was a marathon. Are there any